Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dominic, and I'd like to welcome you to Not News, the all-new format for Not News, where we're just going to be really discussing things that have happened in the nerd news zeitgeist. So it's not going to be as formal or as scripted as it was before. I'm just going to try and do a kind of conversationalist type thing and see how that goes. But just let me know what you feel. I mean, nobody is watching at the moment or listening at the moment, but when people do start to hopefully listen, then let me know anyway if this format suits you. Alright, anyway, let's get on with the show. Now, first up on the show is the news that Samurai Jack is going to be returning, which is fucking incredible. For those of you like me who are fans of the original show on Cartoon Network, news of this Adult Swim return of the samurai who was flung from a distant past to a very, very distant future. Does that make sense? It makes sense in my head, so it's fine. News of this return is just fantastic. I mean, Samurai Jack was one of my favourite cartoons when I was growing up. You know, it was so interesting. Its themes, its animation, the way it told its stories. I mean, a lot of episodes had little to no talking in it whatsoever. You know, it was just, they just hit you with this atmosphere. It was just so fantastic, and to have it coming back, I mean, Genndy Tartakovsky, I think, is the guy who created the series, who also did the amazing Clone Wars series. Not the CG animated one that you might be familiar with, but if you go even further back, I think it was around 2000, 2003 maybe, there was a 2D animated one, hand-drawn. It was drawn in the exact same style of Samurai Jack. I would definitely recommend checking that out as well. But yeah, news that the Samurai is back. What was the song? I can't remember. Running it back to the past, Samurai Jack. Wow, wow. I think that was the Black Eyed Peas who did that song, which, don't let that put you off. Trust me, this is a really, really good show. And I'm not too sure if it will be Phil Lamar returning to actually voice Samurai Jack, but I'm pretty sure it will be. I don't see why not. He's a fantastic voice artist. But yeah, Samurai Jack returns, guys. So let me know what you think about that down below. In other news today, we have, there are reports, I should say, that Anna Kendrick of Twilight and Pitch Perfect fame would like to play the character, the Marvel Comics character, Squirrel Girl, which is just too perfect. And I mean, a lot of you may not be familiar with Squirrel Girl, and to be honest, I really didn't know too much about her until I started playing Marvel Heroes about 3 years ago, and then she kind of gained a lot of traction, and she had a new comic released recently. But basically, this is perfect casting. Squirrel Girl sounds stupid, and on the face of it, the idea of a person who is pretty much just a squirrel person isn't, you know, the most exciting of superheroes. But I mean, here's the thing, with the character of Squirrel Girl, I think Marvel could pull it off, and the reason I think Marvel could pull it off is because this would be their way of broadening their fan base even further. Okay, so you could, I mean, this would obviously be targeted towards younger audiences, you know, and you'd have younger boys and girls going to see this character, and it would obviously be a humorous movie, and it would diversify their catalogue somewhat, you know, more than that, diversify their fan base, I should say. So that would, I mean, I think it would be great to see an Anna Kendrick, who is the definition of adorkable, would be perfect in this role. I mean, there's a few of the stories flying around, so I suggest googling it and checking it out for yourself. She says something about how her brother gave her a comic and wanted her to play the part, and she reckons she'd be able to do it. And I mean, I had to look into it because I wasn't sure if Squirrel Girl was a mutant or not, and if she was a mutant, then that would mean, you know, Fox would do it, and nobody wants them doing that. I mean, they pulled it off with Deadpool, but I doubt that they'd find somebody as passionate about Squirrel Girl as they did with Deadpool. So, you know, we don't want Fox doing anything with any of our superheroes. But it turns out that Squirrel Girl is not a mutant. She is actually a human mutate, which means that Marvel do have the rights to her, which would be awesome. So, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I really want to see a female-led superhero vehicle very, very soon. And we know we've got Captain Marvel coming up, but Squirrel Girl would be something a lot more light-hearted. We don't know who's playing Captain Marvel yet, but if, say, Anna Kendrick was to play Squirrel Girl, she's got a lot of charisma. People absolutely love this woman. So, you know, I think it would be a home run, a slam dunk, should I say. Home run, slam dunk? I don't really know. I don't know why I'm using American sports euphemisms. But anyway, what do you think about Anna Kendrick for Squirrel Girl? Let me know down below. Now, lastly on the show, I want to talk about the return of probably my favourite ever Netflix original series, and that is Bojack Horseman, which is returning with its third series on, I believe, third season, I should say, on the 22nd of July. Now, if you haven't seen the first 2 seasons of Bojack Horseman, stop what you're doing and go and watch them now, because this show is fucking fantastic. It is so good. Its themes are adult and perceptive and grounded and human, and it delivers so much more than you'd expect from a show which is essentially about a cartoon horse who is a failed sitcom actor. He's not even a failed sitcom actor, he's just a washed up sitcom actor, I should say, and he just can't seem to be satisfied no matter his successes in his personal life or the success in his professional life. And it's really surreal and incredibly funny and incredibly deft in the handling of its themes and its subjects, and it's honestly, I can't overstate enough just how excellent this show is and how excited I am for the 3rd season. And it's one of those shows that, like Bob's Burgers, which just has the right amount of charm and execution that you just can't help but fall in love with it and be enamored by it and love its cast. I went into it initially thinking that it was something like maybe Futurama or Family Guy or South Park, and it would be a laugh-a-minute riot. I mean, it's not really that type of show, don't get me wrong, it is very funny. It's just it's a lot more layered and nuanced with its comedy and with what it's trying to say, because it really does have a message and it really does explore its themes of existentialism and the self extremely well. So Bojack Horseman season 3 returning to Netflix. I cannot wait for this, and I urge you all to get involved. And that's it for this episode of Not News. I hope you guys liked it. I'm going to try and do those as often as I possibly can. I've managed to free up some time in the old schedule, so hopefully daily, but I don't want to commit to that just yet. But yeah, hopefully you guys like it. Just hit us with a like and a subscribe if you did. Dislike if you didn't, just let us know why, and I will try and accommodate, I guess. Thank you for taking the time to watch and or listen, and I guess I'll see you again next time. Bye.